Hello there, and welcome to tonight's episode of Amnesia, a game where nobody knows what they're doing. My guest tonight is Thomas. Hello, Thomas. How are you?
I'm gonna lie and say that I'm well.
Oh,
I think that's the most palatable option.
yes. Why don't you tell the folks at home a little bit about yourself, anything you want to promote, things like that?
A little bit about myself. I am one of the cast members for I'm going to call it a hit series, One for All, which you can find on YouTube. Sorry, you about to interject?
No, I was agreeing with you. It is a history.
I thought you were about to be like, is it? Oh yeah, no, I think it's a hit series, and we are going to be moving on after a successful Kickstarter to season 4. So very exciting news. Hopefully we can amount to what we've done in the past, if not escalate it a little further. Other than that, I'm a bit of a crafter, and I do a little bit of stuff on Twitch myself, and have been recently getting more and more into online Dungeons and Dragons and other TTRPGs with other groups such as DAG or Dreaded GM, Robert Hartley GM. If you know any of those guys.
Yes, I'm aware of those guys. I don't know if you're talking to me or you're just telling the audience that.
I'm are you guys aware?
Do you know? How do you not know these things?
They're kind of a big deal, mate. So we hang out, we play some stuff every now and then. But cool. Yeah, we try to keep it casual, keep it fun, keep it cool.
Nice. Well, as you know, well, I don't know about you know, but they might know. Casual viewers. I don't know. My name's Aaron. I'm the GM for tonight because it changes every week sometimes. I'm from Woodcover Gaming. We do dice trays, like this one, and dice, like these guys.
Very nice.
Like wood and resin kind of stuff. GM screens, like this guy. And, more stuff is coming, I guess. Hey, let's get into the game. Hey, woo. Okay. Okay. So your world is dark. You can feel everything about yourself flying away out of your head. You try to grasp onto anything that you can. And you know that you are a friendly person.
Who wrote this shit? Sorry.
Not me! I blame that guy.
All right.
So yeah, you're a friendly person.
All my skills, all right. Ooh, friendly.
I mean, you can interpret that as much as you like.
How good are kids, guys? Oh man, youth of the nation.
But everything else flits away. You wake up to a sudden sharp pain on your face. Your eyes snap open and you see a woman standing over you, her arm positioned at the tail end of a slap. She has curly brown hair and heavily made up and is wearing a super tight corset, which just make her boobs just like pop out.
Mega boobs.
Yep. And she says, let's get this accent right. Yeehaw, you son of a bitch. There we go, that's good. You come in here waving your money around and wooing all us girls with your charm and your good looks, and then I go and find out you're a damn crook? I couldn't care so much if you kept it out of my establishment, but you go and bring the law up in here, you son of a bitch. And she goes to slap you again, but a voice from behind her stops her. Now, madam, we don't need to escalate things more than we need to. And stepping out from behind her, you see an older, portly man with a big bushy grey moustache. He's wearing a nice but well-worn suit with a gold star attached to the collar area.
Well, I'll say good sir, hope you weren't here the whole time.
Oh no. I just came in.
I mean, by the looks of things, maybe I did the same, right?
Yeah, you're like just wearing like pantaloons.
All right. Are these
Yeah,
mine?
you're in a bed in like a room, nice, nice like curtains and very feminine touches everywhere.
I know what it looks like, but I ain't a decorator, man.
The woman's just like, Sheriff, this no good son of a bitch. Get him out of my house, place,
Oh,
thing.
this is your house? I thought
No,
this was an
it's a building.
establishment.
Yeah.
Okay.
She leaves the room, and the sheriff kind of like puts like one foot up on the bed and just like leans on his knee. It's like, well, looks like you got yourself in quite a pickle.
Sorry, sir. Did you say quite a pickle or in quite a pickle? Because those contexts can kind of vary if you know what I wink. I mean. There it is.
You're in quite a pickle.
Oh, okay. Well,
Unless you got a pickle in you, but yeah, I do not want to know about what happened here last night.
you know what, Your Majesty, this could be anything. So, if I poop out a pickle at any kind of point, I don't want you to be surprised because I will be enough for the both of us.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes, sir.
You see, I've been looking for you. You've ever since you robbed old Joey's casino yesterday.
Man, is that who it belonged to? I swear I thought it belonged to his brother, Samuel. You not know Sammy?
Oh, I know Sammy.
Really? Because I thought that was. I don't know Sammy, so. Oh. Okay.
It's more of his cousin, though, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. That family's a bit of a. Man, I gotta stop this wink. It's a nervous twitch. Sorry, pardon me. But anyway, Sheriff, I'm sure that we don't need to stay in this scenario for too long, do we? Because I'm gonna be out of your hair, and you're gonna be out of my personal space.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna take you down to the old jail cell. You can
Right.
sit in there, think about your life choices.
Now I'm gonna warn you. I'm not a big fighter, but I am an asshole to carry. See, I have been limp since last night, and I just can't walk. You see, and I'm just gonna flop back onto the bed.
Well, this ain't the first time I've wrangled a half-naked man.
Sorry, sir.
All right, he's gonna try to just like grab your ankle and just like drag you out of bed.
Oh damn, sir, that's my bad ankle. I shouldn't leave that one exposed.
Are you gonna try to like resist, or are you just gonna like flop?
Yeah, I think my absence of assisting is kind of works as a resistance.
Roll a d6.
Ooh, okay. I got a 4.
He manages to drag you like off the bed, so you like basically just fall into like a sitting position with your back to the bed.
Yep.
And he's just like, he's already like puffed. He's just like, oh boy, I cannot do this. I'm too old for this shit.
See, well, that's both of us already tired with the situation, sir. So I'll tell you what. If you go down and grab some water for us both, I will be down in a second.
Now something tells me I shouldn't trust you, seeing as you're a criminal and all.
Just you wait. I'm sure that twitch is going to kick in any set. There you go. Hey.
Before I go and do that, Can you let me in on who your accomplices were for yesterday's robbery?
Well, you see now, sir, I barely remembered how I ended up in this here establishment, and I barely remember if this is even my own voice. But I'm gonna tell you, like he would have, or he or she would have been about 4 to 6.5 feet tall, and 2 eyes, fairly symmetrical torso, arms either side, fingers on hands, and I'd say a voice with a semi-southern accent.
Boy, you just described fucking everyone here.
Well,
except for one-eyed Pete, but I guess I can rule him out.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen One-Eyed Pete?
Have
He
you?
looks shifty. Not for a long time. I hope it's still all together. But by the sounds of it, he has degenerated from Two-Eyed Pete, as we used to call him.
All right. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to think about your actions. And when I come back, you better be more cooperative.
Sir, I'd like to say that I have put up no resistance so far.
I beg to differ.
Don't need to beg, sir. I offer that to you freely.
You know, if I shoot you right now, no one's going to bat an eye.
No, well, I mean, old Pete might. He's only got one. He'll probably flinch. But yeah, like I will sit right here and think about my actions while you get us that.
What was your name again? I haven't seen you around town. You're not one of my usuals.
Well, that is an interesting question, and mind you, sir, it's not because I don't want to give it to you. It's just that has kind of slipped my mind right now. But if it's anything like One-Eyed Pete, I'd call myself mostly naked Nathan.
All right, mostly naked Nathan.
That'll do for now.
You wait right here. He's gonna leave, and as he leaves, you hear like a click on the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for anything in this room, any kind of sign, or is there a window?
Roll a d8.
It's an 8.
Nice. So yes, there is a window. You look at, you're on the 2nd floor of the building. You see outside, you're in a, just for simplicity's sake, a western town.
From which period would we say?
Oh, western.
Yes,
horses and
a wonderful vintage.
Cowboys. Yeah, so you see a couple, the saloon, the general store, a couple of other buildings on the other side of this thoroughfare. That is what you assume is the main road.
Yeah.
Inside the room, you find your clothes. And there's just a bunch of womanly stuff like makeup, perfumes, more of her clothing.
Right. I'm going to take a moment to get dressed, if I can, back into my colored clothing. To my colored clothing.
Your blue and grey clothing.
Ooh, lovely. Blue and grey. Very business attire. Mind you, I'm not a big fan of the blue. It shows the blood.
Which there is none on it.
Lovely, because I'm a innocent man. I'm going to take a moment to also spritz myself with some of that perfume, because why not indulge?
Of course, why not?
But yeah, I'd like to put on this clothing as quickly as I can, and hopefully get to this window, which I'm not sure, can it be opened, or is it like just glass panes on a wall.
Roll a d4.
Sure. That is a 4.
You can open it.
Right, I am
Yes,
going
lift
to
up.
lift that window not so fast enough to
Just
shatter
smashes.
it. Wah! But yeah, I'm going to hoist that right on up, and I'm going to get my foot out that window as quickly as I can.
Okay. Yeah, so outside the window, there is a, whatever you call them, awning made of wood.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can step out onto that.
I would love to. I mean, I I think stepping over onto the ground might be a bit of an issue in this height. So
And then you can do whatever you want. You can hop down from there, or
yeah, I would like to try and make it to the ground, but are there stairs on the side, or does it sort of just wrap around back into the building?
yeah, no, just like wraparounds and then like just stops. It's just
Right.
a cover for like underneath the like a walkway around the building.
That's fair. Well, I'm going to try and climb my way down one of the support posts.
Sure. Let's go D10.
Let's. Ooh, that's a 6.
Yep. For some reason, you feel like you've done this before, and it just kind of comes naturally to you. You just kind of like swing your legs around, wrap it around like a koala, and then just like scooch yourself down.
What's a koala?
I don't know. You see some like man and a woman kind of like walking arm in arm, just walk past you, just like, the fuck was that?
I'll give him a little, a friendly tip of the hat. Probably don't have a hat.
No, you don't know that.
It's
The woman kind of gives you like a little like, and the man's just like,
ooh.
"Let's go, Dorothy." That man smells like a whore.
Well, I thought I smelled kind of pretty. Okay, that's right. Keep that to yourself next time.
Okay, well, you're down in the street now.
Yeah, I guess what's around me? Do I know this? No, I probably wouldn't. But like, do
As
things seem
you-
familiar?
Yes, as you actually walk out and like take a good look around at the little town that you're in, you get a memory.
Mm.
You remember that you're new to this town. You only arrived a couple days ago. You decided to have a walk around and explore, so you left your room at the inn and went downstairs to talk to the barkeep. Then you took a walk over to the general store and then to the post office to check for any telegrams. Basically just moseyed around the town for a bit.
Yeah.
You eventually make your way back to your room. In there, you find a bag on your bed. Inside it is full of cash and a note that says, "Meet me at the brothel tonight."
Oh, I swear I just was at the brothel. Was that the brothel?
Yes, that was a brothel.
Okay. I was about to ask someone outside, "Where's the brothel?" After climbing out the
Standing
window.
Boy, you must have had a good night last night.
If you know, you got something to tell me. How much money would we say is in this satchel?
So you don't have it on you.
It's back in the room.
Yeah,
Would I remember
this was
that
just
how
the
much?
memory that you had of it.
Yeah.
But it looked like, oh jeez, what was a lot of money back then? $500.
My goodness, that is a fine amount. All right, I'm going to that flashing into my head. I'm sort of gonna like shake a little bit and then try and bolt as fast as I can back to that room to make sure everything's together.
As you start running, you hear behind you, "You goddamn no good son of a bitch!" You look around, you see like up in the window from you just left of the sheriff's there, like with a glass of water. Come back here.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I just gotta go check on my pets. My pet cow. Boy. I'm sorry, Sheriff. I'll be right back. I need that water. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep running, but sort of try and do it in I genuinely, I'm sorry. I'll be back. Just give me a second.
A little canter.
Yeah.
Okay, you see him disappear from the window, and you can kind of assume that he's going to start chasing after you. But you make your way to the inn, which also doubles as the pub area.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna hands on the table straight in, like well, not kick down the door, but sort of saunter in and glide around the edge of the room.
The two swinging.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push open one.
What are they called? They're not doors.
They're panels.
Yeah, or two.
Yeah, cavity slider units.
Yeah. Venetian panels. Yeah. So you go through them. Everybody like does the whole stops and stares at you.
I'm sort of gonna, as I walk in, look around me. Stop. Just glide around the edge of the room.
Everyone just goes back to the drinks.
Thank you.
Playing cards, whatever they're doing in there.
Mm-hmm. Creeping up to the bar. I'm gonna be like, all right, sir, Mr.
You see older dude, got some nice like mutton chops going on.
Oh yeah.
He's got like his suspenders, he's got a rag over. He's got two rags actually. He's got one over his shoulder for some reason, and he's using another one to clean glass.
It's good old Two-Rag Randy. How you doing, son?
It's the first time anyone's ever called me that, but whatever, I'll go with it. Mr. Johnson, wasn't it?
I think the J is silent, but yeah.
Onsen?
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of got a different tone to it. You like Janssen.
Mr. Janssen. Is that like Swedish or something?
Let me check my chest here. No, it's not that blonde.
All right. What can I do for you?
Now, I just gotta say that my room. Now that hasn't been cleaned anytime soon, has it?
Was that like a pocket watch? Nope.
And it won't be cleaned anytime soon, will it?
Not unless you got a little bit of extra coin for it.
You know what? I'm gonna be right back. Now, man, sorry. Do you have a spare key? I'm not sure. I think it might have fallen out of my trousers.
Roll a d6 for me.
2.
Kind of just like, yep. he just doesn't believe you, but he's gonna go scrounge around. Pulls out a little ring of other keys. He's like, nope, nope, nope.
It's a lot of keys there, sir.
Yep. Just like,
okay.
hands you, pulls it off the ring, gives it. I need you to bring that right back to my master.
I'll tell you what. Have you got a moment? If we just scuttle up right now, look, I've already lost one key. I'm not going to lose a second. If we just scuttle up quickly right now, you take me to the room, I'll let you have it right back.
He's just like, hey, Randy. There's like this guy just like passed out on the bar. Just like, ah! Like, Look after the bar for me. Alright,
good
let's
old,
go.
good old rehabilitation, Randy, right?
Huh. Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never met him in my life.
Alright, so you walk upstairs, and he takes you to your room.
Crisis averted.
He opens the door, and you walk in, and it is... The first thing you notice is that there is no bag on the bed.
Shit. Is there anything else in the room, or is it... What's the state of the room?
It is... it's not like... The bed's not like been made pristinely or anything like that. It's been like slept in. But nothing looks like it's been like tossed or overturned or anything like that.
Okay. Do I have any money on my persons? In any of the pockets or pouches I'll be wearing?
You do not.
Right. Shit. Well, I'd say, Mr. Barman, that I'm just gonna quickly wash up a little bit. But thank you kindly for taking me to my room. I'm gonna leave the door unlocked for now. Don't you come in.
All right then. And he leaves.
What a lovely young gentleman.
It's like 50.
Yeah. Just that condescending. Yeah, son, don't worry, mate.
Yep.
Champ, buddy.
Buddy or pal?
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you doing in here?
Panic.
Panic. Just quietly panic on the bed.
Just crisis. Do I remember anything else? Like being back in the room, is anything triggering a thought or memory? Did I make it to the place last night where I was going to meet him?
Nothing yet. You do kind of remember that when you arrived in this town, you did obviously have your own possessions, like a bag full of like other clothing and other personal effects. And you remember from the last memory, when you saw that bag on the bed with all the money in it, your other bag with everything else in it was gone.
Right.
So they essentially replaced your bag with this bag of money.
Right. God damn it. So I don't have any spare clothes, and I'm just going to smell like whore for the rest of this.
Yep.
Well,
unless
lovely.
you get creative with, getting more clothing, but that's up to you.
I refuse.
This is how I live now.
Yeah. It's my day to day. All right. Well, there's nothing really of use to me up here anyway. So let's get it back out there. I'm a jog quickly downstairs back to old barman.
Roll a d4 for me.
Sure. It's 2. Okay.
You jog downstairs up to the bar, and it is only then that you notice that Two Rag Randy, that was his name? I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, Randy was the drunk on the bar. Who was it? Two Rag, I don't know, who cares? The barman is talking to the sheriff.
Right.
And you only notice, right then, as the sheriff turns around, he's like, "You made me run.
You seem out of breath, sir.
That
Have you still...
is, in this town, that is a crime, making the sheriff run.
Right.
You and me.
So you guys don't do
I'm not
an
having
annual
a good
marathon
time.
or nothing?
No.
Did you bring that water by any chance?
He just turns to the barman and says like, I'm gonna shoot him. Swear to God, I'm gonna shoot him.
Hey, don't do it just yet. Hey, barman, do you mind if I just borrow some of your water real quick?
He's like, alright.
I promise to bring it back. I'm gonna hand. I assume I get past some water,
Yeah, he gives you a glass.
and then I'm gonna pass out to the sheriff. It's like, hey, you don't worry about it right now. You just take this one from me.
Yeah, alright. Starts drinking.
Now, Sheriff, I know that I am in a pickle, as you said, and I don't want to deter from how important pickles are in these parts, but there has been a robbery.
I know that has.
Yeah, well then,
That's
I'm
why
sure
I'm
that's
following
why.
you.
Right, because you're trying to get more information about who robbed me.
Yes. Wait. No. You.
What?
Did you rob yourself?
Why would I rob myself?
Why would anyone rob you?
Well, obviously because I had some pretty nice possessions. Had, being the past term.
You following this? Nope. So you're saying that after you robbed Joey's casino, I think his name was Joey,
Wasn't his
that
cousin
somebody
Sam?
robbed you of all that.
Now, let me just get this straight. If I have nothing, how could I have robbed someone?
Well, you could have hidden it somewhere.
Why would I hide it and then come to you for assistance?
Actually, now I remember. You spent it all at the whorehouse. That's what
Right.
happened. You were last night. You went there. You were carrying on and claiming you got a big loot and stuff, and you started buying everyone drinks.
Well, I gotta say, that does not sound like something I'd do.
Well, there were about 20 witnesses saying that it was you. So
Really? So if I buy a bunch of people some drinks, they're gonna say, hey, there's that guy who bought us all those drinks. He's probably a thief. Or they're just gonna say, you know what, not a bad guy. I think you're smelling kind of suspicious there, sir.
well, those 20 people said you were there anyway.
Were you one of them people?
No.
Right, okay. Secondhand information. I tell you what, Sheriff. You know what? Maybe I'll look into this one. You just sit here and catch your breath.
I'm too old for this.
You know what? I'd say that in 20 years too.
Hey, roll a
Sorry,
D,
30.
roll a D8.
Okay. 4.
That's a pass.
What?
He's gonna let you do it. He's just like,
This poor sheriff. Oh no.
it's like, all right. I mean, I've already got all the money back anyway because you spent it at the whorehouse and we kind of just confiscated it back. So, I mean, I don't really give a shit if you run away anymore. I mean, yeah, go. Off you go. Go.
Right.
Go
If
do
I
whatever
did
you want to
anything
do.
bad, I stimulated the economy.
Barman, I need whiskey.
Well, whiskey and water, same letter. You got him too, Rag Randy, don't you?
The guy asleep in the bar is like, what?
Oh, that's rehab, Randy.
Ah,
Yeah.
too many names
Yeah.
in this one.
Sorry, mate. Oh yeah. We go way back. We used to go to school together. All right, I'm gonna
They're all just like looking at you, just like, what?
I'm gonna shuffle very quickly out of this building.
All right, where are you gonna go?
Well, I gotta find the rest of my stuff. If they confiscated a bag, I'm sure I had some sort of like. I mean, there's a reason I wouldn't come to a town willing to lose everything I had, right? I've got to have some sort of important thing. Maybe it's got a clue as to who I am or what I'm doing in this town.
Maybe. It's usually
Alright.
how mystery games work.
So now I simply remember that I went to a general store. What could I have been purchasing from a general store? I mean, I'm gonna make my way or look around for a general store sign.
Yes, you remember it was basically across the street from the brothel. So
Oh, hell. Oh, I'm doing loops of the town.
it's a small town. It's basically just one main street, and that's everything's on that.
Right. Well, if it's rather small, I don't know what the sheriff was complaining about. I'm gonna do a light saunter. I saunter everywhere. Sorry. I'll stride towards the general goods store this time.
Stride.
Yeah, just unnecessarily long paces.
As you're crossing the street over to the general store, a voice comes out from about 10 paces away.
15 normal size paces, yeah.
Yep, sure. I don't know what a pace is. Is that just like a foot? I don't know.
Yeah.
A meter? Somewhere in between?
Damn, now what kind of magic is a meter?
What's that damn metric
Kinda
system? That's
kinda like
made by the
yard.
devil.
Right over here, we use cows and hooves.
So about 10 cows away, you hear a voice come out. It's like, hey you! Yeah, you. You the one who stole my money.
Now, sir, I can guarantee that I have no money on me right now.
That sounds like a yes. I challenge you to a duel. He's there like standing with his like hands.
Well, unless you were kind of thinking that I'm going to hit with you some quick wit. I ain't got nothing on me, mate. Look, no guns. I tell you what, if you give me a
Pulls
gun,
out a second one and throws it at you.
I was about to say. Now, can you give me a second to look this over and see if it's got any bullets in it, or have you left me hanging dry?
By all means.
Got a holster there too.
Nope, just the one. Wait,
Right,
I
so-
would have had a holster to carry two guns. That's silly of me. Yeah, I've got a holster. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Thank you. I mean, otherwise I'm starting with gun in hand, and I'm gonna look like a criminal. You see?
You are a criminal.
Nah, look. I mean, if you're willing to shoot me, I think we're both criminals. Anyway, I'm gonna look over this gun. Is it fully loaded?
Roll a d4. What'd you
Two.
get? There is one bullet in it, and you have kind of a look. You can't see any sort of like tampering or anything like that. It looks like clean.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the sheep like this, as if I'm inspecting it, and sort of pointing the other end at him, and I'll slip the gun into it. And as I do, I'm gonna take that one bullet shot after lining it up to be the first one to fire, and I'm just gonna shoot him straight in the chest
Wow.
if I can.
Wow. Such a friendly person.
Hey, I bought drinks. That counts. I ain't dying today.
Alright, that's I mean, you're trying to be very conspicuous about this, or inconspicuous about it, so it's not like you're going to be like aiming properly.
No.
So let's just go d20.
Okay. $14.
Alright. He's just like kind of like getting like impatient. It's like kicking his heels, his little spurs are rattling. Like, come on, I ain't got all the oh god.
Oh hell! that man has given me a dangerous weapon that I you sir, that ain't my gun. He you know what?
He just falls dead in the street. Oh my! Some woman's like fanning herself.
Howdy, man.
Oh. It's the same couple from earlier. It's like, God damn it!
You're the only other people in town?
She's like, sir, where did you get that perfume? It seems to be working for my wife over here, so I'd like to purchase some.
Waving the smoke away from like the holstered gun in my hand. It's like, well, I picked it up from a lovely lass over at that head air establishment. She left it on her mantelpiece, and I, partook. So.
Oh yes, Marie. I'm well aware. This wife's
You know
like,
Marie?
What? I said too much. We must get going. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
No, you're right, sir. You're right. I'm just gonna put this. I don't know. Has anyone seen what's just happened?
Oh yeah, everyone has, and they've kind of just like, it's like kind of like a daily occurrence. So they've just kind of like wandered off.
Okay.
You see a really old dude, like super old, at least 100. It's like hunchback, just like no hair, just kind of like walks up. Gets like a pickaxe, and just slams it into his body, and just starts dragging him.
Just... What? Okay, sir. I trust that is in your best interest. I'm just gonna quickly sort of pace after him and put the gun in the holster on the other guy's, on the chest of the man being dragged by a pickaxe.
Oh, you're not gonna keep the gun or anything like that? You're just gonna give it back to,
Hey,
give it back to the dead guy?
It is an empty gun as far as I'm concerned, and I don't feel like looting this corpse right now.
Is it looting if you already have the item?
I'm staying innocent in this.
Alright, so you chase after the old man, dragging a dead body by a pickaxe, and you kind of just like... He's not going fast, so it's kind of like you just like lay it on his chest, and he's like, okay.
Sorry, old man, you could say I dodged a bullet on this one. Ooh, I'll put them away, they're dangerous.
He kind of just like turns to you, just like, I'll be coming for you soon enough. And just keeps walking.
That is ominous. Hell, I've got quite a wide vocabulary. Maybe I was a... was I a writer? I'm sort of... I'm visibly shaken by this whole occurrence and that I've just killed a man. But I'm very intent to get to this general store. Like,
all this crazy stress and adrenaline and all that stuff has reminded you of last night.
Oh no.
And you get a memory. So later that night, from like your previous memory, you were sitting in the brothel, and there was a rowdy crowd. There was like an old guy playing some piano.
Love some classic piano.
While some girls were on stage dancing the can-can. There's like drunk men everywhere. Some are arguing, fighting, some being led upstairs by a girl. You were sitting at a table in the back corner, keeping a watchful eye out for anyone who might be watching you. A waitress comes over and gives you a glass of ale. You drink it absent-mindedly while you waited. For hours you waited, but no one ever came.
Right. Hell, I think I was stood up. Possibly by that man I just killed. Man, I probably should have asked him some questions.
Shoot first.
Yeah! They got me hard. Look, I tell you what. Maybe I'm gonna give this general store a skip for now. We're gonna head back to the bar, like the brothel.
The brothel?
The place that I just remembered.
Yeah, brothel.
Yeah, that was the brothel. Okay. The place where it all began.
Ah, yes. So you go into the front door this time rather than out the window.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I mean, it's like early in the morning, so it's pretty dead in there. There's still a couple of people like passed out on like floor and the table. There's just like somebody, the same guy that was playing the piano the night before is there like mopping. But yeah, not much else is happening in there.
Okay. I'm gonna have a sniff around for some familiar scents. Is that perfume lingering around anywhere?
Roll a d6.
6.
Ah, sure. That perfume is everywhere. It seems to be
Yuck.
It seems to be it's like a uniform. All the girls have to wear it.
Right. It's a staple.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you work
no.
here, you got to wear this. I reckon Marie
Right.
probably makes it herself, so you know.
It's mostly spit and wine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head like so. There's the guy on the piano. Sorry. Anyone who's sort of not as busy as Piano Man.
He's there going, I hate my job. There are a couple of like the girls are just like walking around, just helping clean up, like gathering up all the glasses, wiping down tables. things like
Okay.
that.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to probably the closest girl I can see.
All right. It's a young girl, blonde hair. She turns around. She's like, "Hi there. Sorry, love. We are not open right now."
Now, is that your slogan?
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you can tell that I've been here a lot, especially last night. Now, were you here last night? I seem to remember like a faint waft of you.
Ew.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Well, you know what? A lot of things, but as long as you don't smell like me, you're living large,
Just like, you smell like one of us.
right? So that's how I know I was here. But I'm looking for more information, I guess, because I can't remember a thing, my dear.
Yeah, I remember you.
Hopefully, in a good way.
You're Marie's friend.
Yes, a friend of Marie. She's probably talked about me, right?
Oh, I mean, before last night, no, I've never heard of you. But when she saw you sitting all alone, she gave us a couple of drinks to send over to you
Mm-hmm.
on the house. She I don't know, maybe she just took a liking to you.
You know what? I find that rare, but it's never unappreciated. So, you know what? Marie and I probably started off amazingly last night, but you know what? I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning and I swear I had wronged her. So I'm trying to do the best thing I can by righting that wrong.
Well, ain't you a gentleman?
Well, you know what? Despite my sleazy comments earlier, I do try. I've had a checkered past, and I'm trying to turn over like a new. I think they call them a new leaf. I don't know if that term's regional or not.
We don't get many leaves out here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? I'm trying to dig a new ditch.
Hey, that one I get.
Yeah, right. Like, hopefully not for me this time.
That's
Whoa, no, that just.
That's old Fuck, I've forgotten the name of those things.
A grave.
Gravedigger Gary. That's it. That's old Gravedigger Gary's job to dig your ditch.
Right. Gravedigger Gary, the one with the pickaxe, yeah?
Oh yeah, he's a character.
Yeah, he's a friendly guy.
Well, whatever you say.
Well, now look, can you point me towards where Marie is right now? Honestly, like, I mean, I was only here last night, so I'm trying to. I don't know too much about her, but if you can lead me in the right direction, I'm you know what? I just want to make amends.
Well, she's the boss, so she doesn't need to do any scut work down here like the other girls and I need to do. So she should be up in her room, sleeping.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, have you got a pen and paper? Maybe I'll just write her a note. For now.
Sure?
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Yeah, they had pens back then. That's good enough.
What did they write with? A quill, like a fountain pen?
Yeah,
nib?
I'm pretty sure they had fountain pens. Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, maybe.
This is a high-class establishment. They'll definitely have a pen.
You know what? I'll set it for a crayon.
What's that?
It's a fair call. Lipstick in a mirror, I'll make it dramatic.
Now that we have. No, she can go around goes around to the back of the bar, scrounges up a pen with a like a flyer of some kind.
Right. Okay.
That they have a special on.
For
50 cents.
Ooh. Good price.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
No, I want to know. 50 cents.
50
I can scratch at
cents.
50 cents.
2 for 1 special. Hey, there we go.
Right.
Yep.
They don't specify as to what
Yeah.
2 for 1. It's just pay 50 cents, you get 2 of something.
Yep.
Could be a punch in the face.
Could be.
If you're into that.
If you don't pay the 50 cents, then you're definitely gonna.
Give me 3 for 1. All right, I'm gonna take this paper now. Sarah, lovely. What was your name?
Joanna.
Joanna. I will drop this right back to you because I can see that this pen is mighty fine.
It's like the only word we got.
Right. So I mean, you'd know if this goes walkabout. I am one of those animals who would steal a pen.
Better not be.
No. But at least I think I'm not. I don't know. We're about to find out.
I forgot to mention that Gravedigger Gary is my uncle.
Right. Well, he is just a doll, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I watching this one and put a pickaxe through a man. That happened a
He
lot.
has great form, doesn't he?
He has a form, for sure. He's a little stooped and, you know what?
I just mean the swing, though.
Right, okay, sorry.
Great form.
I don't know what goes down in this town, honestly. I think I'm from outside of here. But yeah, man. He swings better than a wealthy man with a lazy wife.
So I'm not familiar with that idiom.
Right. I don't think I am either. I'll tell you what. He is a lovely man, and I'll drop this pen right back. I'm just going to go up to her room and slide this under her door. Now, can you just tell me which one that is?
First door on the right.
First door on the right. Well, thank you so much, Joanne. All right, I'm just like, going to back away, keeping eye contact and pretending I know how to write.
And at this stage, he learned he was illiterate.
Yeah! I can draw a picture.
No, you can, funnily enough, write.
Oh, hell yeah! Like, maxed out this character, apparently.
Got all the stats.
25 to strength, I think so. Alright, as I get up there, I'm gonna keep the note in the paper, and I'm just gonna try the door, see if it turns or has it been locked.
It opens.
Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm a sort of knock and push in at the same time.
Okay.
Like not trying to be inconspicuous at all.
Okay. You knock and open the door.
Is anyone in there?
Roll d4.
Two.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty obvious that. So she's not in there.
Mm-hmm.
All the perfume and makeup stuff that you saw it was on like a dresser table, the vanity kind of thing. All that's gone except for like a couple knocked over bottles. Her drawers are all open and most of the clothing is taken out.
So is this the same room that I woke up in?
Yep.
Right.
As you're looking here, you have another memory. You remember being late. Most of the customers have either left, retired upstairs, or passed out on the floor. You are feeling lightheaded and woozy, but you only had 2 drinks. A woman comes up to you. You remember her. It's Marie, the woman who woke you up so unceremoniously. But you also know her from somewhere else. She sits down at the table with you, and you squint at her, trying to remember. And then you pull out a piece of paper from your pocket. It's a wanted poster with her face on it. "Hello, Jack," she says. "You almost caught me this time. But I like it here. I've made a life here. So I'm afraid I need you out of the picture." And you try to stand up, but you can't move. "Sweet dreams, Jack." And she blows you a kiss before you fall unconscious.
God damn it. My name's Jack?
Jack Johnson.
Man, I swear I used to be a musician, wrote a song about a girl named Taylor. She was a good girl. Nothing swifter than Taylor.
Nope.
Hell no. Not Marie. I swear I knew her from somewhere. Alright. That's it. I'm gonna throw the piece of paper and bring that pen back down to Joanne.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, kindly. Now, Marie's not up there.
Well, that's strange.
I was going to leave her a note, but then, you know what? I think I better do this personally. Where could she be?
Well, come to think of it, she did mention something about seeing some relatives in the big city.
Hell, if you say anything about trains, I'm gonna be so mad. Those things move so fast.
So she might have caught a train.
Ah, hell. God damn it. I mean, what time of day does the train leave this area?
She looks at like a clock somewhere. She's like, well, the only train that comes through here isn't set to leave for another 10 minutes. So you might be able to catch her.
Wait, you guys got a pen and a clock? You guys running... Is this a front?
For a brothel?
For a brothel. All right, I get it. You bring the money to the town. All right.
Did you see our promo?
Yeah, 2 for 150 cents. You making no money. Joanne, I hope they are not working you on the bone.
Oh, there's a bone, all right. Anyway, you better go.
Yeah, I better run. It has been an absolute pleasure, Joanne. And like, I'm going to be suddenly backing away from the door. PNE, I mean...
Hey, if I see you again, I'll give you 40 cents.
Well, that is most kind of you. You give me 40 cents for my hospitality.
No, I mean that you can pay me 40
You know what? I'm not good at maths, but I can write, so I'm famous around these parts.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm going to sprint for the train station.
Cool. Let's go D12.
Right. Yes. 11.
Huh. Okay. You run. Funnily enough, you know where the train station is, because that's how you got here in the first place. So.
Right. Also, from the smell, I have an acute sense of smell, as we've established.
Everything just smells like this perfume, though. So. You run down the main street. As you run past the inn, the sheriff's standing outside with like a glass. He's like, "Hey, you solved the case yet?"
You know what? I've got a modified lead. I'm not going to make you run again, sir, but expect a commotion down the train station.
Oh, hell. Joke.
No, don't you run out to the run of force.
So you keep running.
They found your money.
You overtake Gravedigger Gary as he's still hauling the body down. It's going to take him all day to get that to the cemetery.
Yeah, I'll come back and give you a hand, I swear. You know what? Do you mind if I just take this guy's here pistol?
Yeah, he's just kind of grunts. He's not a man of a lot of words.
Okay, now, was this guy, he was wearing a pistol before, right?
Yeah, so he's still got one in a holster on his leg, and the other one is still like the one that you put there, it's on his chest.
I'm going to avoid that one. I'm going to go for the other one and maybe grab like a couple of bullets if they're nearby.
Sure. There's like, yeah, on his belt, he's got the little slots with the, so he's got a couple of bullets in there.
Okay. And
but you look at the one that you took out of the holster, and that's got like 6 bullets in it already.
Oh hell, awesome! All right, I'm gonna just chuck the rest of the bullets over my shoulder then.
Cool. Are you taking his belt off?
Sorry?
Do you take his belt off?
No, that's gonna take too much time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep.
You can just like put them in your pocket or something.
Nah.
No. Okay.
No, that's okay. Sorry. I don't know why, but I just assumed that he was. Jack's not a smart man.
Fair enough. That was his dump stat.
Conservation of ammo.
All right, so you have a gun with 6 bullets in it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna sort of. I'm not gonna run with it like this. I'll keep it sort of away or in my offhand, in my left hand.
All right. Cool.
And yeah, gonna run down to that station.
All right. 8 minutes later, you.
8? How big is this town again?
The train station is far away.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm just creating drama because now the train is coming. All right, so you make it to the train station. You see Marie, but you also see the woman from the couple that you've met a couple of times. She's packed her bags and is waiting. She's left her husband, obviously.
Oh no. Killed a man and ruined a marriage. One day. That's all it took. One afternoon.
Okay, yep. So you're there.
Alright, can I see Marie?
You can see Marie.
Alright, I'm gonna call straight out to him. Guns in the left hand, and I'm just gonna have my hands kind of like that. In front of me. Just as I'm walking towards it. Now, Marie.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell indeed. That's what they call me. Now, I spent a little bit of time talking to the love of Joanne, and she jogged a couple of memories. So all of a sudden, our relationship doesn't seem so what's that? Good. Man, I haven't used that in a long time. Relationship don't seem so good.
That Joanna. That girl always had sticks for brains.
Sticks for brains?
I don't know.
That's a very mean thing to say, Marie.
What do you want from me?
I want to know. Okay. Obviously, you want it, yeah?
Yeah.
What? Why are you trying to leave then? I thought you said that you liked this place.
Well, my frame job didn't exactly go to plan.
Hell no, it didn't. You know who you're messing with?
A really stupid sheriff, that's what I'm messing with.
Yeah, he is also a lovely man.
At this point, he's just like, give me a minute.
See, look at him. He is doing his best, and that's all we can ask from a lot of people here. Are you doing your best, Marie?
All he had to do was arrest you. Then you would have been out of my life forever.
Yeah, you know what? That ain't gonna happen today, because we are gonna get married. Well, no, we're not gonna get married.
Why, Jack?
Sorry.
Is this one of those meet cute things?
No, I was just trying to think of a way to keep, put myself in your life. You know what? I don't exactly know what's going on either. There's been a lot made up, and there's a lot of confusing moments, and I don't know if we've got the time to talk about it, but I need you to knock out on this train so that we can find this resolution.
As you're saying that, the train is literally pulling up right now. Well, if you you are not too bad to look at, so if you can forgive my past indiscretions, maybe we could have a good life here.
You know what? I'm sure we could talk about it and we could find some sort of solution. But first things first, we just need to spend a bit of time together to get to the bottom of this.
Roll a D. Go D20.
Okay.
Climax.
Three.
All right. The train pulls up, and she's just looking between the train and you.
Now I beg you, Marie, don't do nothing stupid.
I'm sorry, Jack. Your proposal is mighty flattering, but I just don't think it's gonna work between us. And she goes to step on the train.
Sheriff, this lady is a wanted criminal. Are you gonna stop me from shooting her?
I think I pulled something.
You listen to the damn word I say, sir?
I need a sit. Do whatever you need to do.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the gun and I'm gonna point it at Marie as she's getting on that train.
She's stops halfway into getting into the carriage, and she's like, "Now, Jack, you wouldn't shoot an unarmed woman, now, would you?"
Look, Marie, today has been an absolute mess. I don't know what I can and can't do. But right now I know that we need to talk. Have you got that time, or is this over? And it's all your call.
Roll a D8 for me.
That one. 7.
Okay. You notice she has a little... I mean, she's got a luggage, but she also has a smaller purse. And you notice that her hand is creeping inside it.
All right. Now, Marie, I know what you're keeping there. Got to stop that hand moving, otherwise it's going to go real sour real fast.
Why, Jack, all I have in here is my lipstick. You want me to look nice for you, don't you?
No, I'm trying to listen to words you say, not the way that your mouth moves. I'm gonna start walking forwards towards her, keeping the gun at her.
Okay, as you start walking forward, she's going to pull out a tiny little revolver from her purse. Now, Jack, I'm getting on this train.
Well, you know that I can get on this train too, right? And we can have it out.
Or you could just stay here. It's a lovely town. I mean, I can give you like ownership of the brothel if you really want. It's really good. Have you seen our promo?
Doesn't seem profitable. But I did see you had a clock and a pen.
I know. I'm living the dream. I mean, I was until you showed up, ruined everything.
Look, if I let you...
I really enjoyed that slap I gave you this morning. That was really genuine.
You know what? I didn't hate it either. But you know what? Okay, I'm gonna lower the gun. Like, look, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not even gonna try. And I know that you wanted the sheriff's gonna hurt me for this, but if you need to go, you need to go. I just I need to know why you wanted me gone.
Well, you're the bounty hunter that's hunting me.
Yeah. Ever thought as to why?
Well, I think I'm worth $20.
Well,
what is the exchange rate?
This economy's crashing hard. I'll tell you what, Mary, I've been following you all this time because I just needed answers. I don't want to uproot you and change your life, and I think that if you can make more than your worth as a reward, then by all means, you keep doing that. Just stay out of trouble, yeah? Otherwise, I will find you.
Roll another d20.
5.
All right. I'll stay out of trouble. Just not here. And then she'll step up onto the train.
God damn it. All right. I'm gonna let it go.
Yep.
I'm gonna let it go for now.
All right.
God damn. All right. Gonna go back over to the sheriff as this train is starting to steam up.
Well, I don't know what all that was about. But sure was beautiful.
Yeah, you know what? I am pretty beautiful. Now, sir, you know that I'm not guilty of whatever she said I was guilty of, right? Otherwise, I would have run with her.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And I think you knew that from the start, right?
Just something about you. Got a very trustworthy face.
Well, made it myself. And anything homegrown you can trust, right?
Here, here.
All right, how about we get you to your feet? And you tell me where that train's heading.
Why, old Chicago.
Old Chicago.
All right, I think we'll stop it there. The train takes off. Your whatever you call it, charge disappears to run another day.
Not again, fucking Marie. Marie.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me for that.
It's such a it feels. Did this just happen?
I just had a fever dream. What?
Yeah, this does feel like that.
Cool. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did. That was hilarious for me anyway.
Yeah, wonderfully enjoyable too. Thanks for this.
That's all right. If you want to vote for next episode's genre and setting, you can go to woodcarvergaming.com.au/amnesia. And there's a bunch of choices you can choose from. And that's it. We'll see you again next week.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure.